Hello. Get yourself into a comfortable position, seated or reclining. Hands not interlaced, arms not crossed, legs not crossed, if you can sit comfortably that way. Allow your body to revisit a state of relaxation that you may have achieved before when meditating. We're going to start with some resonant breathing in a second. I'm taking my pulse and I see that it's at 86. It'll be interesting to see where it is after we meditate. So in order to balance our autonomic nervous system, we're going to breathe at a rate of about 1 complete breath every 10 seconds. As I hold my hand up, that'll be for your inhale, and as I go down, your exhale. Allow yourself to breathe through your belly breathing. Allow your abdomen to expand as you inhale, and don't breathe too deeply. You don't want to become hyperventilated. If you become dizzy at any time, stop and breathe normally. Dizziness is counterproductive. Okay, I actually like to breathe in through my nose. That moisturizes the breath. Exhale through my mouth with partially pursed lips. It makes a little sound which serves as a distraction. So, and I'm looking off to the left at a pacer so that I can guide you with a little more accuracy timing-wise. So, beginning now, let's inhale, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, inhale, hold, exhale, and continue to breathe in approximately that timing to the best of your ability, as long as it's comfortable. At any time that you'd like, you can close your eyes if you so desire. I would like you to imagine a favorite walk that you have, perhaps on the beach, perhaps through a field, in the mountains, through a forest, wherever it might be for you. I would like you to imagine that you're going on that walk. Allow yourself to be aware of your heel striking the ground, rolling over onto the ball of your foot and toes, to be repeated by the following step. And as you walk, heel, ball of foot, toes, heel, ball of foot, toes. Allow each step to bring you deeper into relaxation. Perhaps there are some sounds that you can hear associated with this favorite walk of yours. Allow yourself to reproduce those sounds as if you were hearing them right now. Likewise, there may be some visual experiences that you have on this walk, daytime or nighttime, wherever it may be. Allow yourself to reproduce those in your mind as if you were looking at them right now. Enjoy imagining the sounds and the sights and the feelings as your feet move down the path or whatever it is you're walking on. Perhaps there are some aromas. Allow yourself to re-experience those aromas as if they were happening now. Likewise, there may be some sensations on your skin. Allow yourself to re-experience those sensations. And continuing down the path, allow yourself to become more deeply and deeply relaxed. Allow yourself the realization that you belong where you are. And knowing that everything is energy, that the solid feeling and appearance of things is not the reality, that everything is made of energy that's vibrating at a certain frequency. And although we experience life in a Newtonian universe, where things are hard and solid, allow yourself for a moment to imagine the interconnectivity of everything in the universe. Allow yourself to imagine the interconnectivity of all the people on the planet and all the animals on the planet as well. Think of a time when you had compassion on someone and remember how that felt. You might also think of a time when someone had compassion on you. Remember how that made you feel. Knowing that compassion begets compassion, that the recipient of compassion is more likely to be compassionate towards others. Imagine, allow yourself to anticipate that you'll have an opportunity to be compassionate on someone, or perhaps an animal, or something in your universe. Realizing that that compassion changes things a little bit, in that the object of your compassion is more likely to be compassionate. You might imagine yourself looking at an animal's face, whichever you choose, perhaps a dog, perhaps a cat, perhaps a more exotic animal. Allow your heart to soften towards that animal with a concern for its well-being. Whatever animal you've chosen, allow yourself to fix your eyes on its nose or beak or whatever it has. Perhaps there are nostrils that move in rhythm with the breathing. Perhaps you could allow yourself to imagine that that animal is breathing at the same rate that you are, and that a special connection is being developed between the two of you. Perhaps there is an aroma the smell of puppy breath, perhaps some other aroma. Perhaps you're imagining a horse with that smell of horse sweat that horsemen find particularly endearing. Allow your eyes to move from the nose up towards the eyes. Notice the difference in the animal's skin or fur or beak. The difference between the nostrils and the area around the eyes. Allow yourself to stare for a moment into the eyes of whatever it is that's looking back at you. You might imagine that it's a benevolent stare, and that the animal understands that you are benevolent towards it. Notice the pupils, whatever shape they are, how dark they are. Allow yourself to stare into the pupils of whatever animal is looking back at you. Imagine for a moment that you could become that animal. And imagine how you would feel if someone was expressing compassion towards you, being that animal. Allow yourself to feel comforted. Allow yourself to feel grateful. Perhaps this animal has fur and you can stroke it, or perhaps it has feathers. Imagine what it would feel like, allowing your fingers to slide across that skin or fur in a loving way. Perhaps the animal will arch its back in response to pressure along its spine, sort of moving into the feeling of a gentle massage. Imagine once again the interconnectivity of everything on the planet. How all the animals, all the people, all the things are interwoven in a dance of energy and vibration that we have to imagine because it's difficult to observe. Changing the scene for a moment, I would like you to imagine a stairway going up or down, your choice, of 10 steps leading to a library. Ascending or descending the steps, at the top or bottom, you'll find yourself at the entrance to a library. And so, commencing with the first step, 10, 9, becoming more and more relaxed with each step, 7, more and more deeply relaxed, 5, 4, 3, very deeply relaxed, 1. Imagine the entry to the library of whatever design you associate with a library. Upon entering, notice across the room a wood-burning fireplace. Perhaps you can catch scent of the wood as it's consumed. Notice the shadows and plays of light from the flames on the walls, perhaps on the furniture in the library. From where you are, you may be able to hear a crackle as the wood is consumed. Perhaps you can see an orange ember rising with the smoke as it's carried up the chimney. Allow the smoke to be a metaphor for any remaining tension in your body. And as you watch and smell, perhaps you can feel the warmth from across the room. Allow the smoke, as it rises, to be carrying away any remaining tension that you have. Take a long moment to enjoy how you feel. You might want to do an inventory of what's going on in your body so that you could reproduce this experience of relaxation sometime in the future when you need it. In a moment, I'm going to count backwards from 5, and when I do, I would like you to imagine that you're floating slightly above wherever you are. I'd like you to take a deep breath and exhale as I count backwards, imagining that you're floating back to wherever you are. And so, taking a deep breath and exhaling, 5, 4, feeling good, 3, feeling refreshed, feeling relaxed, anticipating a moment of compassion, giving or receiving, 1, thank you for participating and for allowing me to offer you this moment of relaxation.